Welcome back to this week's video. We're going to continue talking about some of the ministry things that have happened this year, things we can celebrate. One of the priorities that we identified with the Reform Team plan for these couple ministry years is that we want to have some deeper conversations. And we wanted to start that by really getting into how do we read the Bible, how do we understand the Bible well, because we want to follow the Lord and we trust and believe that He speaks to us through His Word in the Scriptures.
One of the things we did this year to dig into the Bible is we developed a reading plan. The plan included ages, children all the way to adults. We ran it for a few months and we were very happy with the success. There was a lot of people involved, and one thing that I noticed is a lot of people were already reading the Bible a lot in their lives. They felt guilty taking prizes because they felt like it was something they were already doing, which in my eyes, I see that as a success, that as a congregation, we're doing pretty well.
We called that particular deeper conversation wider and wiser in the Word. We wanted to help people read the Bible more and just have a wider knowledge of the Bible. But we also wanted to talk about how do we be wise, how do we be skilled, how do we read the Bible well. The Bible's a long and complicated book. It took many centuries for the Lord to bring it together. It speaks in a lot of ways that are very clear, but also in some places it's very complicated and difficult. So we wanted to help us as a congregation know how to read the Bible widely, but also wisely. As part of that, we had Dr. Jeff Lima from Calvin Seminary come in for a week. He talked to us on Sunday about how to read the Bible well, some different principles for working with the text well, for understanding it in its context and bringing it to today. And then we followed up with a little bit more reflection a couple weeks after that, just to help us as a church really focus on how can we hear what God has to say to us well. We hope that this particular process was really helpful for laying the groundwork for us as a church to continue to be very biblically rooted and also to be excited about the Bible and growing deeper in our knowledge of the Lord through reading the Scriptures more effectively.
Jim and Sharon Holtrop here. It's been our privilege to be able to help out with the district get-together meetings. And Jim, why don't you go ahead and tell a little bit about...
So this year we decided to do something new because it's easy to come to church and sit on the same side or sit in the same pew, most of us do. And this way you get to meet new people and you get to meet your elder and your deacon of your district. So we decided after church we'd have these small get-togethers where there's coffee, cake, and good treats. And you get to meet people that you don't normally talk to and have a good time talking to each other for a few minutes after church.
But I did want to welcome you all on behalf of District 5. I'm actually the team lead for the Reform Committee, and this is kind of a sub-activity of the Reform Committee. But it's kind of taken on its own life, so we're happy that you're here. They've been going very well, and we have your elder, John, and your deacon, Peter, here. I hope you all know them. If you don't know them, I encourage you to say hello and get to know them. And in fact, if you look around the room and you see somebody that you say, I don't really know that person, take a moment and go over and talk to them and find out about that person.
What do you think has gone well about these get-togethers?
Well, the food is really good.
I agree, especially the chocolate chip coffee cakes.
There you go. So what's good about it is that, and for us, we've been very fortunate because we've got to go to most of them that we set it up, and then we get to talk to people that we never talked to. But it's been great to be able to just find out people that I didn't even know their name. We got to find out other people who have interests that we do.
Gives us an opportunity to talk to people we wouldn't normally talk to. I also think church is all about building community, and that's definitely one of the reasons that the church wanted to try to get these district get-togethers going, and I think that they've been very successful. We want to thank you for those of you that have been able to participate in the district get-togethers, and if you want to let your elder know that you enjoyed it and you'd like to do it again, that'd be great. We also want to thank the congregation for giving us this opportunity to serve.